This week in gaming and tech news.
We have layoffs at Halo Studios. We have Roblox's stock plunging. And we also have GTA 6 extended a look behind the paywall technically, as it's going to be on Netflix early. So let's get into it. But first, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you hate me, you can always unsubscribe. Okay, so the first story is that there's layoffs at Halo Studios with the release of Campaign Evolved. I do think it is normal after games being released for there to be layoffs. With contractors, there were still some Halo Studio staff sharing their announcements on LinkedIn, with some being there for over 6 years saying that they've been laid off after dodging multiple rounds of lays off and saying it's finally caught up to him. But it just shows you the tough reality of working in the game industry, how it can be so cutthroat. You don't know if you're going to be working there for much longer. And for an industry that's built on passion and creativity, is that really the correct way it should be operating? Can you really produce your best work? But the stress of not having a job, I don't know, it's probably not the best and the most healthy work environment, but yeah, just really sucking. I haven't even played this new game. I don't really know how good it is. Some reports saying it's like the best remake of all time, and then I've also heard it's not that good, so I think it's very mixed. But I don't think that's good for Xbox. I feel like they're expecting something a bit more, and I do think Microsoft and Xbox don't know what to do with Halo anymore. And as someone who played a lot of Halo 3 and 4, I've never really got back into the franchise. I didn't really like the show, but hey, maybe Xbox will have better luck with Gears of War, with E-Day looking quite good with beta tests, but hey, who knows. Next, okay, Roblox's stock has plunged by 30%. And are complaining that it's their fans' fault with not creating enough successful new games. My bad, guys, I haven't made Brainrot 2. Like, what? How are you blaming them? Where I think Roblox has just been really poorly run. Their age verification hasn't gone down well. The CEO is trying to make it like a dating website for kids. And all the whole, like, predator situation on Roblox hasn't gone down well. So Roblox is a bit of a scummy company, but man, it just shows you how much money is in Roblox. They're worth like more than Activision, and their stocks are plunging 30%. It's just, yeah, I don't really know what's going to be next for Roblox. I don't think this is them done, but I feel like a lot of parents probably don't want their kids in Roblox. As someone who technically like grew up on Roblox, I really enjoyed it, and I kind of think this plunge in stocks quite deserved. But next, okay, GTA 6 is going to be locked through a paywall on Netflix 6 hours before it's released to YouTube. So I have my thoughts with. I feel like the one thing that Netflix could get away with doing, I think this probably could make them a lot of money. This game will create lots of FOMO. People don't want to miss out on the opportunity. So maybe people buy Netflix subscription just to watch the trailer 6 hours early. I wouldn't if you didn't already have a Netflix subscription. But also, please just don't pay if you don't have Netflix. Just wait the 6 hours, man. We need to actually, if we just give them more money, they're going to keep doing this, man. And eventually, you're going to have to watch a game trailer on like Netflix, and then another one will be on Disney Plus, and then you have to subscribe to everything if you want to see the game trailers, man. Like, what? Man, what happened? I don't know, but Netflix definitely paid quite a bit for this, but it might be worth it for them. Next, okay, it's time for the quickfire. Guess what, guys? OpenAI has put the brakes on its new model because it's too powerful. Its in development model, Astra, has hit critical cybersecurity capabilities. Basically means that the model is capable of identifying and developing functional zero-day exploits on different levels on real-world critical systems without human intervention. Now we're so cooked, man. AI models can just hack anything, basically. Guys, it's so powerful, man. You wouldn't believe us. But sadly, you can't have access to it. You're not part of the cool club. So you just have to believe us. Just trust me, bro. It's basically what they're asking for. Something I was surprised about when I read it was apparently, according to Nintendo, 38.5% is what physical games account for. Which is still quite a lot, I thought. But I do think Nintendo are really good at having collectors, man. Like, now people collect all their amiibos, which are ridiculously overpriced. And I do think like that's something Nintendo just are unbeaten at, is having that diehard fan base, especially compared to Xbox and PlayStation. I don't think Nintendo would kill physical media really anytime soon, but they are the company that kind of started the game keycard situation. But I guess that's probably like the least bad thing out of the options. of keeping physical media. I mean, it's not the best, but I guess it would do at this rate. We've been broken down so hard that this is all we have left. Some quite funny AI news is that Claude Opus 5 mistakenly deletes a dev's entire profile directly. After doing its routine backup, it mistook the home directory for the temporary backup folder and wiped everything on it, and then replies with sorry. So the damage is basically done. So it thought it created the backup in the wrong directory and run the command to wipe everything, but it was in the profile folder, so everything just got wiped. So that's always fun, but AI isn't so powerful after all. Unless it was purposely doing that. I was like, gotta get rid of this guy, man. Let's wipe his stuff. And then you'll just think it was my mistake. Maybe they're after us already. I'm definitely not the stage I would trust an AI model to just do what it wants to my computer. With Meta fined 567 million in largest child safety ruling, with failure to warn public about dangers of its platforms to children. So yeah, I definitely think more needs to be done on child safety with social media. There's a Minecraft Switch 2 version coming this October, so finally Switch 2 is getting that Minecraft port with improved visuals and an update to Mario Master Pack. Let's go! Okay, something that I'm not really surprised about, and there's been a lot of outrage on social media, is that BMW owners got a Spider-Man ad basically forced in their car when they started on the infotainment system. I don't think it was like a popular ad, I think it was like a cool Spider-Man themed startup, but you didn't really choose for this. Then when you clicked on it, it came up with a page taking them to the film, I believe. So if you clicked on it, it came up with the ad. But man, that just sucked, and that's basically forced upon you, and you didn't pay all that money for an ad. It would be cool if it was an Easter egg, but being forced on you. But hey, I feel like the car wrongly is the perfect way to do ads, and it just sucks, man, because car's basically like your home. It's your thing, you feel safe in it, and it's yours, and then hey, blast you with ads. Apparently there's going to be even more RAM shortages even into 2028 because the 2027 supply is already full. Samsung, SK Hynix and Micron have already sold through their manufacturing capacity to AI companies, and most memories on like long-term deals, so you sign like a 5-year deal as well, and these companies just all competing for the same RAM, and the more RAM isn't going to produce anytime soon because it takes so long to produce the fabs to make the RAM, so it's not going to get any better anytime soon. It's such the BS. Xbox is apparently working on their own platinum achievement, which I don't really know how it will work because Xbox is in like game score. But yeah, apparently they're going to update its achievement ecosystem and have like their own platinum version. Okay, SpaceX is coming into the mobile carrier industry as they are preparing to build a mobile network to compete with T-Mobile, AT&T and Verizon. So yeah, I wonder how well they'll actually do, and would you trust Elon Musk for your mobile carrier? Who knows? Also, SpaceX, is there any surprise that it's making more money as an AI company than as a space company? Man, I don't think there's any surprise there. And EA is now a private company with the $55 billion deal being closed. So the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, Silver Lake and the Affinity Partners have taken the company to private. Debt financing was involved, and it made it the largest leveraged buyout ever. But this might mean there's even more layoffs, and I think they're going to push the Battlefields, the sports games and the Sims even more, like the Sims expansion packs. But man, there was some actual innovation from EA, man. Like, I don't remember the last EA game I was actually like that hyped about. But I don't know if this is good for EA or bad. I guess we just have to wait and see. And finally, ending this video with some Apple news, with OpenAI saying that Apple is getting this wrong, over blasting the iPhone maker over its lawsuit, as Apple filed the lawsuit against OpenAI, saying it stole inside secrets from hiring Apple employees. But OpenAI said Apple's request for a preliminary injunction is based on false information and completely unnecessary because we do not have nor want any of their trade secrets. And OpenAI is basically saying this is just a miscommunication on false information and it's completely unnecessary. So yeah, we just have to see how this goes. And finally on Apple, they've issued a new challenge against the UK government for like a backdoor to accessing Apple's highly encrypted user data, as the UK want like a way to access data about Apple users. So yeah, so that's this week's gaming and tech news, and I'll see you in the next one.
Latest gaming and tech news every week. keeping nerds up to date. Yeah, you know the rest.